Tonight in Cairo, some of the other Americans who were on board the ship talked about what happened to Leon Klinghoffer and recalled the way they were treated by the 4 hijackers.
We were all on a deck, which was above the lounge, but just below the captain's bridge. Mr. Klinghoffer had been with us when the 11 Americans, 5 English girls, and 2 Austrian Jews were placed up on this deck. When we got back from there, some 3 hours later, he was not to be found.
You heard nothing either?
Well, when we come back, we asked where he was. We were told that he hadn't been feeling well, that a nurse had wheeled him out on the deck. Several hours later, when it started to get dark, we asked the question again. We were told he hadn't felt well. They had taken him downstairs to a hospital. None of us were permitted to go down to the hospital to see him, and that included his wife. We asked a number of ship officers to go down, but nobody went down. We were trying to relieve his wife's anxiety, and that was the way it went from Tuesday afternoon until Wednesday afternoon, when the terrorists left the ship.
It was as if one minute they would try to be kind, the next minute they would do the cruelest thing. And they didn't seem to get along too well. One would tell us, one would isolate us. Another one would bring us back. One would be as nasty as could be, and they'd keep coming in with little propaganda, like, you know, Reagan, no good. Arafat, good. All of this kind of talk. And they would constantly they made sure that we were fed, because they made you understand that we were supposed to report that these are very fine fellows. However, they did some very cruel things.
We ended up standing on this, kneeling on this deck. We were being used, supposedly, for the embassy, the British embassy and the American embassy, to see us there in this dangerous position so that they would do something that they wanted done, and for our safety. The Americans, we were being terrorized.
Mildred Hodes, by the way, was supposed to have been the second one to die, but apparently she was able to talk her way out of an execution when the ship was anchored off Syria.